Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to the Critter Cottage. I know it's been a really long time since we last played The Sims, so thank you guys so much for your unending patience with me. I never intended to take such a long hiatus, especially right at the beginning, but I'm looking forward to getting back into the story, and I hope you guys are too. When we last left our sim, after all, Ivy Havens, she was just settling into her brand new home in Brindleton Bay. Oh my goodness, calm down, sweetie. This is Sapling, the little kitten that she adopted, but she's not exactly showing off her personality right now. She's typically quite a bit more skittish and shy. But I guess that just means that she's settling in very well in her new home, and I know that Ivy would be super happy to see that. But Sapling kind of fueled her desire to maybe help the rest of the strays around the bay too. And of course, because this is me, we ended up doing just that already, and it looked like she may have actually gained a skill in writing. Oh, excellent. Level 2 in writing. That's a good sign because we need her to self-publish her books very soon. As soon as she finishes Sapling's first roots, we're hoping that she can make a little bit of extra pocket change to fund her critter cottage. But yes, we have already adopted yet another animal. Oh my goodness. And he's fast asleep now too. He looks so much more comfortable here than he did before. You remember when we first found this little guy? He was absolutely starving and he was so very filthy too. So clearly we made the right choice. He looks like he's living the life now. So I asked you guys if you had any ideas for his name, if we should maybe give him something new since he is a stray. So maybe Ivy wouldn't know that his name is actually Vern. And you guys had some of the most adorable name suggestions. Things like Shark, of course, to go with that lovely shark fin that he's wearing. Jaws, and even Bruce too, like the shark from Finding Nemo. But the comment with the most support was to leave his name as Vern. You guys compared his name to the author of the book 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And since Ivy is a little bit of an aspiring author herself, I felt like that was a pretty good theme. So we'll go ahead and leave his name as Vern. Now, before we get started on attempting to make some more money, I actually wanted to take a closer look at him. So let's see if we can maybe, plan outfits that should allow us to look at our pets too. Then maybe we could take off that shark fin for a little while, see what sort of a coat he's hiding underneath it. Our little land shark, who actually looks a little bit more lamb than dog thanks to all of that poofy fur. His hairdo is easily one of my favorite things about him though. So yeah, let's see if we can maybe just remove the shark fin for now. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we can give him multiple outfits? That would be even better. We could keep the outfit with the shark fin, but then for his second one, we'll take it off. That way, when he feels like being just a normal dog, when he wants to shed his land shark skin, he can curl up with Ivy and laze the day away. We will need to pick out a good collar for him though, of course. Let's see, we have this one with little spikes on it, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty cute. Maybe we'll go with that one to remind us of his shark origins. We'll have to give him a blue color too, just like the ocean. Yeah, I think I like that one. That's the one that we'll go with for now. So it looks like we can also take a closer look at his traits in here too. And that is kind of one of the most interesting things that I think we'll find in the series. Since we're not making these animals, we don't know what sorts of personalities they're going to have. It'll be just like real life where we learn slowly more about them as they spend more time in our house. So who knows if we'll adopt somebody with a conflicting personality with some of our other animals. But it seems as if Vern is a particularly hairy beast. I mean, I guess I can see that. He looks like he would be a little bit tricky to maintain. Oh, poor Ivy, she is really going to have her work cut out for her now. She doesn't exactly have enough money to buy any sort of vacuum, so she's going to have to pick all this up by hand. Then it looks like he's actually a jumpy dog too, which is very interesting because that means he has a little bit more in common with Sapling than we realized. She is also a skittish creature, so maybe that's why they actually got along better than I thought they would. I guess they have a bit of common ground to work with, and then of course Vern is a very friendly dog too, but I feel like we already knew that. He was ready to dive into Ivy's arms as soon as she came around. So the only other thing we could do is maybe enter a breed name. And I know since he's a stray, he is probably just some sort of mixed breed. But I am very, very tempted to type in a land shark. I mean, should we try to make our own breed in this series too? Wouldn't that be interesting if he has little puppies in the future? Little land shark puppies? It sounds very ridiculous, but I think we're gonna go for it. The Critter Cottage will be known for their land sharks, thanks to Vern the beach dog. The very humble origins of Ivy's journey. So while her book isn't finished yet, she should still be able to perhaps train Vern to help her find some treasures off on the beach. First, we'll go ahead and have her make some dinner though. Maybe she can munch on a salad while she comes up with a plan of action. There are places littered all around the beach where Vern can supposedly explore, and there is a chance that he might be able to find something valuable hidden inside these patches. But you guys have mentioned that we'll want to train him first. I guess some of these can only really be explored if they have a training skill of level 3. Oh, and there's adorable little birds too. Oh my gosh, how cute are these guys? I guess some sapling will be able to help us collect feathers in the future from these big patches of seagulls. I wonder if we can actually get feathers ourselves. I have tried gathering feathers with cats before, but never with my Sims, so maybe we'll have to give that a try too. Pet training would be a very, very good skill for Ivy to learn anyway, and she might need to learn how to cook a little bit better too. That was very, very unsanitary, Ivy. It looks like a little sapling might be begging. Is she begging for the salad? That is not a very good thing for a cat to eat. I don't think you're going to be very impressed if you do manage to get your little paws on that. Fern! No, 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 Fern, that is not good. Can we maybe scold him for that? Lecture about drinking from the toilet. Yeah, we don't want him to learn that of all things. Well, he doesn't look too upset for being scolded. Oh my gosh, they're having a conversation together. Look at that adorable face. He is hanging on her every word. Oh my gosh. And then Sapling right behind him. Now she is a bit of a clever kitten, so that means that she could technically hold conversations with Ivy too. We'll have to train her up a little bit as well. I don't believe she has any tricks that she could learn, but maybe we could play with her with one of those fancy cat toys. The cat teasers to get her ready for pouncing on birds. It looks like Ivy is finally done with her food now though, so let's go ahead and see if we can train Fern. Okay, now he's looking for water inside the tap. I mean, I wish we could just place water down on the floor or something because this poor guy definitely wants something to drink. But come on over here, Ivy, and see if you can maybe train him to sit. That might be a good thing for us to learn, especially if we're going to bring him out to the beach. We need to make sure that he'll be able to sit and stay on command, especially when the birds are involved. Alright, so we gained the pet training skill. Ivy has acquired the pet training skill. She will be able to train dogs to sit, speak, fetch, roll over, and lie down, as well as show off their pet to other Sims. Excellent, so it's a start. Oh, and Sapling still wants to be just as involved as ever. Maybe she'll pick up a thing or two. Oh, it worked! There you go. Vern is learning very, very quickly, isn't he? Oh, he did it again. Oh, Ivy is going to have no trouble finding treasures with this guy. He is a very, very smart boy. It's nice to see that this is a good way for us to raise her fun level too, training all of these animals. You would think that it might get a little bit frustrating, especially if it takes a while at first. But Ivy is definitely in her element at the moment, and that's good to know because she'll have lots and lots of training to do for all of these different animals. We'll go ahead and clean up the litter box though. We don't want that stinking up the house. Then we'll have her get ready for bed, I think. It is super, super late. So I think in the morning we'll have her go take her first walk down on the beach and see what she can discover with Vern. Pet fears? Wait a second. Ivy was just about to go to bed, but it looks like Sapling may have gotten scared of something. Oh, I wish I saw what it was, but she's curled up to sleep now right next to her little food dish. No, Vlad, we don't want to see you, thank you very much. We don't need Ivy turning into a vampire today. He's not going to sneak into the house, right? That is not something that the Critter Cottage needs just yet. All right, Ivy is feeling much better today, and she's raring to go too. She already wants to take her dog on a walk. So I just placed the leash on Vern, and I'm hoping that'll allow us to take him straight over to the beach. I think I just saw a dog laying on our front steps though. Hang on a second. We'll go here with Vern, and then we'll see what on earth was right at our door. Hello. It looks like it's another stray dog. He's just kind of laying out in the sun right on our front lawn. He must have heard that this is a particularly good place to go. Oh no, if you need a little bit of extra food. Oh, the poor thing. Is it possible for us to feed the strays even without adopting them? Like if I placed a food bowl outside by the stairs, would that allow them to eat from it? Because I don't think we have enough funds to really adopt Monty right now. I mean, I would hate to not be able to take care of these new dogs too. That is not the way to go about the Critter Cottage. But I hate to see them starving too. So let me know if you guys know how we could possibly fix that situation. But it looks like Ivy has made it all the way out here with Vern. So would it be possible for us to see if we can find anything out here? We can dig up this pile, but I think that's just going to be Ivy herself. So maybe there will be, oh my goodness, a different way for us to train him. Hello, little guy. Are you finding something for us, or are you just rolling in that? Oh no, wait a second. I thought he was digging something up, but it looks like he's going to get all smelly instead. Are you praising him for rolling in that? Really, Ivy? Really? That is not good. And Monty's coming after us too again. Did he really follow us all the way here? He must have been friends with Vern when they were both on the streets. And now Vern has let this little guy know that this is a particularly good home. What's wrong now, little guy? Are you upset because you're so stinky? Well, maybe we can give you a good brushing on the beach. Hopefully that'll help. There we go. That seems to be a little bit better, though he's still very stinky. We are going to have to put him straight in the bath as soon as he gets home. So I guess let's continue our sit training, because that should at least bring up her skill. And we still need a few more before he's going to be able to dig up all of these special little treasures. Hopefully he's feeling just as confident today as he was yesterday. There we go. Again, he's already getting the hang of it, even though he smells absolutely awful. There we go, Vern learned how to sit, and it seems like another very smelly dog has taken his lead. Are you another stray? No, Rosie the adult. Oh dear. That means that this one has unfortunately learned a very bad habit from our dog. I wonder who owns Rosie. We have Katrina down there. We have somebody else walking toward the boardwalk. But nobody seems too eager to claim their stinky pup. So treasure hunting may have been a bust for now, but what we can do is Simstagram our pet. Not only will each picture help us potentially gain followers for our pets, but we could also gain a little bit of extra money by selling the photos too. So it looks like he's posing quite well with the lighthouse in the background. If only Ivy wasn't in the way. I guess it's fine for now though. We'll take a few pictures from all different angles. See if this is enough to spark some interest in our little land shark on Simstagram. Oh, we should have had him wear the shark fin. Well, maybe next time. This is probably good for now. So there's our 5 pictures. We can either save them or we can sell them off, but it looks like, wait a second. Is Vern actually going for some treasure? It looks like he's gained 12 Simstagram followers too, so I guess that's a good sign. Yes, he actually found something. Oh, a little mysterious box. Go ahead and open that right away, Ivy. I want to see what little Vern managed to find. Was it some sort of element? Volanton? Okay, let's see how much of that actually sells for. 45 simoleons. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for your very first treasure, Fern. That'll at least help keep us alive. Every little bit counts right now. And then we'll sell this nice big stack of photos too if we can, for 37 simoleons as well. Excellent. So still a very far cry away from the amount that we need to renovate the Critter Cottage or just build it in general. But we're getting there slowly but surely. So are those birds still around? Yeah, it looks like they're right over here. I am curious if we can maybe collect feathers on our own too. This is going to be Sapling's job as soon as she grows up, but we'll see if Ivy has any skills of her own. Well, she definitely scared them away, but it doesn't seem like she gathered anything from it, so I guess we're going to have to wait for Sapling. But I think Vern is probably ready to return home by now. He looks like he's getting very, very tired out here on the beach. Hopefully he's going to follow us. I did take him off of his leash, though I guess we could always call him over once we do get home. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that so we don't accidentally end up losing him. Pets can run away in The Sims Cats and Dogs, so we want to keep a very close eye on him. We don't need our first adopted stray running away on us. But now we're home, we'll go ahead and throw away the droppings left behind by the other stray. And then we'll see where Sapling ran off to. Oh, there you are, little one. Taking care of herself, it seems. She's just fine. We'll go ahead and pet her, though, give her a little bit of love and attention, before we hopefully train her up, too, with some extra little gifts. Thankfully, with all of the simoleons that we've gained today, we should be able to buy it for her straight from her toy box. Let's see if we can find it. The Cat Dazzler, that's what it's called. So we have regular Cat Dazzlers, we have rainbow Cat Dazzlers. It's a little bit more expensive, but I mean, we might as well just go with the Rainbow Edition. They know my weakness. Rainbows and cats, my two biggest weaknesses of all. So let's see how this works. It has little feathers on it, so I mean, it should be a pretty darn good way to train her to chase birds. Oh, it is beautiful. Though Ivy's kind of playing with herself right now, isn't she? There we go, now she's actually trying to get Sapling's attention, though she seems yet again a little bit more interested in the fridge. Oh, there we go, now she's activating her hunting instincts. Oh, this is perfect. She loves it so much. She is going to be absolutely covered in glitter, though. We're going to have to give her a bath next. Oh, and speaking of which, Vern desperately needs a bath. I almost forgot about that. So go ahead and clean out your litter box, Ivy, and then we're going to have to give Vern his second bath. A bath 2 days in a row now. Hopefully that is not going to become a running theme of this Let's Play, Vern the Stinky Land Shark. He's actually wearing a different type of collar. Oh, hello little guy, you're looking kind of sad again. I wonder what's wrong with him now. Maybe he just woke up. He just gave the laziest stretch ever. It's nice to see that he seems to really enjoy bath time though. That's far more than I can say for my own dog. I've only had one dog in my entire life who actually enjoyed baths, to the point where she would jump into the shower with us if she could sneak in time. So what are your dogs like during bath time? Are they just as calm and carefree as Vern is? Or is it a struggle to get them into the bathtub to clean up that stinky fur? I always love hearing stories about other people's pets, so feel free to let me know in the comments. All in all, though, I feel like this was a relatively successful day. Maybe it could have gone a little bit better as far as treasure hunting is concerned, but we're well on our way now. Ivy is doing quite well in her pet training skill. She's actually almost at level 2. Alright, so maybe we'll get there in the next episode, and then hopefully Vern will be able to find us some more of those mysterious boxes. We'll have to make sure that Ivy finishes her first book too, so she can publish it tomorrow and dip her toes into the writing world. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!